Hello and good morning and welcome to today's Facecast. Today we're in the Old Testament in the wonderful book of Ecclesiastes, which comes after Psalms and Proverbs and is part of the poetic literature of the Bible. There's a famous passage in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, all about time. There's a time for this and a time for that, a time to live and a time to die, and so on. And at the end of that passage, or later in that passage, comes verse 11 of Ecclesiastes, which says this: He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the hearts of men, yet they cannot fathom what God has done from beginning to end. So again, it's a passage talking about time and about the world in which we live. He, that's God our Father, has made everything beautiful in its time. And it's suggesting that there are seasons for things to happen in our lives, good things and not so good things. And we go through these seasons and we have to go through them and understand them and withstand the storm of them. It's part of the life that we're going to live. He's made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the hearts of men. What does that mean? Set eternity in our hearts? When the Bible talks about our heart, it's not talking about the mechanical pump in our body. It's talking about the very core of us, the very centre of us, where our heart lies. So at the very centre, the very heart of us, he has set eternity. And it's there that we have to plumb those depths to find out about eternity. That great thing that we often might think about. Is there life after death? Am I going to live forever? Do I just live for a few years in this life? What is all life after death about? All of those big questions of life, they are set right there in the heart of us for us to explore and discover as we go through this life. Yet they, and that's mankind, they cannot fathom what God has done from beginning to end. So there's this dichotomy between us looking for and searching for and yearning for something, even though it's something we're not going to be able to find, because it is a spiritual dimension that we're talking about here. Eternity is something greater and wider and bigger. We can't get it, find it, seek after it and take hold of it. It has to come to us. And eternity has come to us in the form of Jesus the Saviour. It's by taking hold of him, holding his hand, and walking into the future that we discover what eternity is all about. Have I discovered eternity yet? No, I'm part of the way there, but not all the way there. I won't be all the way there until I'm in eternity with my Saviour in heaven forever after this life is finished. But I'm sure that that's going to be the case. I'm sure that that's the place I'm going to be because I've accepted Jesus as my Lord and Saviour. Have you? You need to. That's your ticket to the afterlife. That's the way that we fall into that place where God is and that Jesus has and is preparing us for by following our Saviour and all that he says. There's a time for everything, and there's a time for us to grasp the great truths about the future and about life after death. Is it time for you? Is today the day you need to make that decision? Take care. See you soon.